Coming up in the morning edition, the transport minister says he stands by the post office lease agreement. A new bridge for Eleuthera on the way. And it's Wednesday. Time to go to Grand Bahama. Welcome to the morning edition. I'm Keishla Adderley. Good morning and thanks for waking up with us. Our Independence Cluing continues, so stay tuned and keep watching for those clues each day. Call our Charles Fisher on Friday at 502-3880 with the 5 clues and win a stay at Comfort Suites. Now remember, this is the final week, so get those answers in before it's too late. Now we've gotten that out of the way, let's check in with our weatherman Basil Dean, who is standing by with the Bank of the Bahamas weather. Is sponsored by Bank of the Bahamas, the bank of solutions.
Good morning, Keisha. We take a look at our ZNS Tower Cam this morning overlooking the northeastern portion of New Providence, and it's showing some cloudy conditions there. On our satellite picture, we have a front boundary across the southern United States, and that's going to develop a little area of low pressure. If we can get to our satellite picture on the tail end of that in the Gulf of Mexico, that will become a non-tropical low right about here, and later in the week, conditions may become favorable for this area to become a tropical system. So we'll keep our eyes on this over the course of the next few days. Outside of our studios, we have partly cloudy skies, temperature 81 degrees, relative humidity 83%, southwest winds 7 miles per hour, the barometric pressure 1,016.0 millibars, that's 30.00 inches, and it is steady. Temperatures around the islands this morning: Marsh Harbor at 81, Green Tulkey also 81, 81 in Freeport, the Berry Islands 83 degrees, 83 in Allenstown, Bimini, Harbor Island 80, 81 in Roxanne, Eleuthera, Otterstown, Cadallas, Stanley Key 80, 80 in Kemps Bay, South Andros, Fresh Creek and Central Andros at 81 degrees. San Salvador 81, Rum Key 81 degrees as well. We pick up some 82s in Ragged Island, Clarence Sound, Long Island, Crooked Island, Betsy Bay may go on at 84, 84 in Acklands, Matsutan, Inagua 81 degrees, and the Turks and Caicos Islands at 83. And that's going to do it for your temperatures around the family of islands. It's time now for your boating forecast in the northwestern islands. South to southwest winds 12 to 18 knots. Those wave heights are going to be around 3 to 6 feet. Low tide 6:39 this morning, high tide at 12:55 in the afternoon. And for the central and southeastern islands, southeast to south winds 10 to 15 knots, wave heights 2 to 4 feet over the ocean. That's going to do it for your first look at weather the morning edition. Stay tuned. Your forecast for today and tonight is still ahead.
Well, thanks, Basil. Well, ready for the commute? Let's check in with our Jiminita Swain and the Bahamas First traffic report.
The traffic report is sponsored by Bahamas First. First in insurance, today, tomorrow.
Good morning, Keishla, and good morning, Bahamas. We're coming to you live from Sanders Beach on West Bay Street. A beautiful morning shaping up. But to find out what you need to know as you prepare to make your morning traffic commute, we now turn to Sergeant Jerome Thompson of the Police Traffic Division. Good morning, Sergeant Thompson.
Good morning to you. Good morning, Bahamas.
Now, are there any areas of concern that traffic officials are monitoring at this hour?
Not at this hour. We still have the heavy volume of traffic on Samala Butler Highway. So we would send an officer out there each morning to assist with that traffic.
Now, we also understand that there was an accident yesterday where speed may have been a factor. Can you update us in terms of what happened in that incident?
Yes, we had a crash yesterday sometime around 7 a.m. on Golden Isles Road, where a female was ejected from the vehicle. She is listed in serious condition at the hospital at this time. And from the evidence on the scene, you could tell that speed was indeed a factor in that accident.
Now, this is, of course, also the summer months. A lot of young people out. Are you seeing any instances where persons are removing their parents' vehicles without their permission, and how are you handling that, if that is the case?
Yes, during our operations, we have stopped a number of individuals, a number of minors driving vehicles. We are experienced to safeguard their keys, because, this is the summer months and sometimes these kids get idle. So guard your kids with your life, because you never know what could happen. During the summer months, we investigate a lot of crashes involving minors. Some are very serious. So we like to admonish parents to Be mindful of where you place your keys during the summer months. Don't be slack with your keys. Don't be loose. Make sure guard those keys, and so you can protect and speak to your kids about driving and all that stuff. Don't allow them to be loose.
All right. Well, thank you so much. That is, of course, Sergeant Jerome Thompson of the Police Traffic Division. Make sure to buckle up and drive within the speed limits. Back to you in studio, Kishla.
Thanks, Jiminita. Now to our top story. All operations at the East Hill Street Post Office have been relocated to the Town Center Mall at this point. And despite the deal for the move to Town Center Mall being clouded with controversy, the opposition is continuing its call for the lease agreement to be tabled. And the Transport and Local Government Minister is asked about the agreement and said that he has no problem with it. Let's take a listen.
What else? We told you all how much we was paying for $12 a square foot.
So the government
it's 56,000 square feet. You know, the resolution gives us the opportunity to get up to 75,000 square feet of space.
So are you going to table the lease?
That's a discussion that has to be taken at another level, and then we will be able to get back with you.
So
but like
right
I
now,
said, the process has been transparent. I don't see anything that was I don't see any issue as to why it is we're back adjudicating the process.
The government investing some $2 million to replace the Russell Island Bridge in Spanish Wells in North Eleuthera. Ministry of Works officials signed a multi-million-dollar contract on the island Monday. Works Minister, the Honorable Desmond Bannister, says the 27-year-old structure has fallen into a state of disrepair over the years and needs to be replaced. The existing bridge also provides the only vehicular access between Russell Island and Spanish Wells.
My ministry determined to use a prefabricated steel trussed Arco road bridge. First, we'll supply and install a 162-foot long by 18-foot wide steel truss Arco bridge. Arco bridges are known worldwide for their ease of erection and the durability in harsh conditions. So you're going to have a lane for traffic, and on each side you're going to have a 12-foot lane for traffic. On each side you'll have lanes for pedestrian traffic. Construction of sheet pile abutments and wing wall. Construction of reinforced concrete approach slabs to both sides of the bridge. We'll provide parapets to wing walls for safety reasons. There'll be road improvements in the vicinity of the bridge. There'll be a temporary road bypass during the works.
Well, since it closed its doors here in the country back in 2005, there's been no British High Commission here in the Bahamas. But there is good news. Next month, the British High Commission will be reopening its diplomatic posts here in the capital. The Transport and Local Government Minister, the Honorable Renwood Wells, who recently returned from London, spoke to the issue outside Cabinet yesterday.
Since 1729, the Bahamas has always had a British High Commission in the country. We all know that a few years ago the British packed up and left. We now know that by August they will return to the country. And one of the wonderful things that I was privy to and was happy to see take place was the exuberance on the part of the British for coming back to the Bahamas as an official High Commission. And we look forward to that, so that Bahamians no longer need to go to Jamaica to be able to do any sort of business that is required with the UK.
The Angliston community is among several over-the-hill areas pegged for redevelopment by way of the government's Economic Empowerment Zone Bill 2018. But one community group is seeking to generate additional support for residents. Angliston United is the new kid on the block when it comes to community assistance. But according to group representative Shelley Lewis, the community nursing program is one of many initiatives slated to better service residents there.
We've come to find out that there are lots of seniors who live in uncomfortable conditions. And what we have done, we have launched what we call our Seniors Care Program. And we're going around to different houses and we're trying to make it as comfortable as possible. And this is one of the homes that we've actually worked in. And these persons, they're well in age, and in their 80s and 90s, and they're unable to do for themselves. So what we have done, we have formed like a committee of volunteers, and some persons we pay stipends to, and they go around to the various seniors' homes and they make it more livable.
Well, it's Wednesday, time to go down to Grand Bahama when we return after this break. Stay with us.
Look, it's simple. Fidelity can consolidate all your bills with our debt consolidation loan. Give you one monthly payment and money in your pocket.
So let me get this straight, Miss Financial Coach. You say something about cash in my pocket?
Yes.
And a savings plan with 5% interest? Wow, finally! A bank that's looking out for me! What you want me to sign?
That's not all. We also offer competitive interest rates and free financial coaching.
Miss Fidelity, you ain't hear me. Where do I sign?
Right here, man. Oh, not the cold one.
Busted! Busted! Don't you know you guys are breaking the law by not using your seat belts?
Man, Charlie, man, I'm using my seatbelt.
Wrong!
The seatbelt is not for opening your alcoholic drink. It is for saving lives. And by the way, for those of you who continue to drink and drive, we're on the lookout for you too.
Everybody, I on TV. Look, I on TV. Mom, guess what it is? That's me. Bartender, do you see me? I on television. I gotta tell my girlfriend I on television.
Hello?
Babe, turn your television to ZNS.
Quick, I'm on television! I don't have a TV in here.
We have Wi-Fi though.
We have Wi-Fi.
That's fine. They upgrade. Now you can watch it live from your phone.
You just have to download the app. Alright, hold on. Go to the App Store, type in ZNS, download the app, and you'll be able to watch ZNS straight from your phone. Hurry up before it's over again.
Get your news and more anytime, anywhere with the new ZNS app. Stay connected from around the globe with our live stream news updates, all in the palm of your hand. You can also listen to the ZNS Radio Network for your favorite music. Go into your Apple or Google Play Store and download the ZNS app today.
Miss I's a star now. I still gotta pay?
I want to wish a very happy anniversary to the team for the morning edition. It has turned out to be quite a good and positive program.
Well, it's summertime. It's summertime and youngsters are out of school. Let's go down to Grand Bahama to see what they've been up to. Here's Jamila Missick.
Young people in the Southern District learning more about Bahamian culture this month while attending Central Grand Bahamas Urban Renewal Summer Camp. The camp taking place in the Lewis Yard community under the theme Urban Adventure Exploring Our Cultural Heritage. Member of Parliament for Central Grand Bahama, Iram Lewis, says the camp is an extension of Urban Renewal's continual community initiatives.
They're focusing on Bahamian heritage. So they're talking about our history, talking about our national symbols, our national anthem, our pledge, talking about persons who would have built this nation. So again, they are the future leader, and it's important for them to know from whence we've come. It gives them a foundation with which to work, and as they move forward, they are constantly reminded of where we were and how important it is for them to be engaged to ensure that we have our future secured.
Manager of Central Grand Bahama Urban Renewal, Marjorie Darrell, says the camp is a prime example of what urban renewal is all about. She says campers have been having a wonderful time learning about traditional games, junkanoo, crocheting, knitting, and cooking.
We have lost some of our culture because we haven't been teaching it to our children. As simple as playing a ring play. It's amazing how children are enjoying playing ring play and the different slide, push clap. I can't remember how to do that, but they were teaching me. I think it's like this, the baby Bellaby. They're really enjoying the camp, and it's amazing to see children at playtime. We always like to say that children want to be on their computer or their phone. I am telling you, when it's playtime, they don't want no phone, they don't want nothing else.
Now, Lewis says the camp is an important initiative for youth in the southern community as they are often neglected.
Oftentimes we focus on the city. We are so Freeport-centric. And it's important. One of the things that I talk about prior to coming into Parliament was that it's important for us to build our foundation communities. Communities like Lewis Yard, like Pindus Point, Bartlett Hill, West End, Freetown, High Rock, Waterkey. Those are the foundation of Grand Bahama. These communities existed before Freeport. So it's important for us to go back to the foundation, for us to strengthen our root. And in fact, for our young up-and-coming leaders to understand the importance of foundation.
Jamila Mizik, ZNS Network News.
Well, a local dance group is soaring to the top on the international stage. Catherine Gomez got in the mix with the group recently.
A wise man once said, "Practice makes perfect." And that proves to be true for the Future School of Dance, who dominated at Orlando's StarQuest competition, winning loads of divisions for their graceful yet bold dance moves. Dance school owner Cara Brooks tells us why she started this dance school.
I first started dancing from the age of 4, where I was actually trained under the late Miss Shirley Hall Bass and Valerie Dean, where dance was always my passion, where I always felt that that is a place where I can find comfort and actually happiness. And I see a lot of kids here in the Bahamas who does not believe that dance can take them anywhere, and I'm actually someone who can actually stand here to say that once you actually put your mind to it and you work hard, anything is possible if you just believe in yourself.
Brooks says through guiding her dancers' steps, they've achieved success beyond measure.
Starting here with the National Arts Festival, it has been tremendously wonderful. Always won every event we enter. And basically, we did not only just do dance competitions, we also did pageantry and anything. I actually groom kids because we also do public speaking, the modeling, the etiquette, all of that as well. It's just like everything we do, we always come out on top. We first started in Texas in 2017, where we were very successful once again, Platinum Awards. Then going down into 2018, we again received over 69 Platinum and Outstanding Gold Awards as well. And moving straight into 2019 with this amazing team, I must say that they tremendously are very committed and they work very, very hard to actually come out on top, and this is just the beginning for us.
The talented dancers say dancing is a magical art that sets them free.
It feels good and it makes you happy. The reason why I like dance is to see how my body moves according to the music, and it makes me feel happy.
Shazmin Butler and Kavanya Taylor won numerous prizes at the StarQuest competition, one being the top score for their duet, and they shared that words can't express their happiness.
It was the best day of my life when I heard them call my name.
It feels good to win because it makes you feel that all of your hard work paid off.
FSD Bahamas! We are the future of dance!
Catherine Gomez, ZNS Network News.
I saw you cutting that anniversary cake yesterday. You didn't bring a piece to me, but a year has gone by real fast.
And you can see with that anniversary cake, man, it's still sitting right there. What a year we had. It was an interesting and it's nice to see you on the set this morning. This is your first time on the Morning Edition.
Yeah, it's not my hour, but it feels good. Good to be here. What's coming up in sports?
Well, coming up in sports, we're going to go over down to Albany, the Junior Golf Caribbean Championship that tees off today. And also Justin Roberts, he's back in town after winning a major tournament in Mexico on the weekend. It's so strange to have you on the Morning Edition. Open your eyes, be sprouty. We have fun on this.
Yeah, you have me for the next 2 weeks, so we'll see how it goes. Stay with us.
This is a PSA from We Buy, You Sell. The protection of your businesses, homes, and families is very important. We Buy, You Sell offers the best in hurricane impact windows and doors designed to withstand all categories of hurricanes, with prices beating our competitors by up to 50%. We also specialize in porcelain, mosaic, and plank tiles. We Buy, You Sell, located at number 163 Robinson Road. Call 677-2856 or 324-6427. We Buy, You Sell. Come and see us today.
Hey y'all, what's up?
Hey, what's that?
What y'all getting?
Listen, I've been waiting to mash down some lobster, yeah?
Hi, I'm Matthew. I will be you guys' waiter today. Can I take your order?
I've been tuned for some grouper dread.
Y'all see this?
See, this ain't gonna work.
Where the fish gone though?
But how though?
Don't leave our children with no fish in their future. Protect our sea.
Protect our way of life. Protect the Bahamas. To learn how you can help, find us on Facebook at Bahamas Protected. See the future.
So I wish to say happy anniversary to the Morning Edition crew. I'm so proud of you. Thank you, and to the team, thank you so much for your hard work.
Good morning once again. The 32nd Caribbean Amateur Junior Golf Championships being played this week in the Bahamas. The official opening ceremony held last night with the march past of countries. Bahamas joined by Barbados, Cayman Islands, Jamaica, Puerto Rico. They are the defending champs, by the way, Trinidad and Tobago, Turks and Caicos. Bringing remarks was the president of the Caribbean Golf Association, Sydney.
On behalf of the Council and members of the Caribbean Golf Association, I am pleased to welcome you to the 32nd 2019 Caribbean Amateur Junior Golf Championships, which happens to be the premier regional golf championship. The continuation of these championships and our other events with a great sense of pride and responsibility. We consider the development of our players not only as athletes, but as model citizens and future leaders. As you all compete this week for individual honors and team trophies, we hope everyone will take the time to enjoy some of the world-class hospitality that only the Bahamas is really known for.
Team Bahamas all decked out and ready to swing when competition tees off this morning at 8:30. A progressive start at the Albany Resort. Last year, the Bahamas finished 5th. Alina Hutchison serving as team manager, coach, and have played in these championships before.
The kids are going to perform extremely well. They've been practicing, they're motivated, and they are so happy to be playing at home. So we have a strong chance, and this field is a great one. It's actually a benefit to us because the kids have been able to practice there so much more than their competitors. So hopefully they use that to their advantage.
As a former player at this level, what message are you passing on to them in your role as a coach manager?
I would say the biggest one is to just stay in the moment, be present, have a great time out there, but also know that if you have one bad shot, you can make up for it. But I think so many times kids often get trapped in, oh, I did so bad, let me beat up on myself. But if they stay positive, they could do great things.
Justin Roberts back home after winning his first ever singles and doubles ITF event in Mexico this past weekend. Stopping by the National Tennis Center, Robert reflected on those titles.
It was a good feeling. I mean, I had a lot of comeback wins, a lot of 3.5-hour matches, so it was a big relief, a lot of joy, just happy to be on the right track. I mean, it's a long week. I mean, I played 7 matches in 7 days in the heat in Mexico. You go through a lot of situations where you're down and you're out, and you're playing players with better rankings than you. They expect you to win, and you just gotta go after it every day and believe you got a chance, and it just happened to work out for me.
Well, that's going to put a wrap on Sports Wednesday, having to head on down to the Albany Resort. Don't forget, the Caribbean Amateur Junior Golf Championship tees off at 8:30 this morning. And stay tuned to ZNS Total Sports this evening. We'll have all the highlights from day number 1 on the greens. Until later on, I'm Charles Fisher. Have yourself a great morning. The OT with yours truly, Charles Fisher.
Buddy Hield and the Kings have their...
Buddy Hield seems to be having the best season of his career. He had 32 points the other night. It was a bit disappointing, Shawnee Miller not winning the IAAF World Female Athlete of the Year. The high school rankings will soon be out. Tabernacle, the defending champion, CC Sweeting, they are always there. Who will it be this year? Each Monday on 1540 AM and 104.5 FM, it's the OT with yours truly, Charles Fisher.
I always said that he was going to kill her the way he beats on her. But I never thought that this day would actually happen. So I prayed to God to deliver her, to deliver them. Isn't that all I could do? What would you have done?
Let's talk. Call the Bahamas Crisis Center's free 24-hour hotline at 328-0922. Sometimes a conversation can change a life.
Anniversary to the morning edition. It's been 1 year, and I think y'all are doing a wonderful job. And hopefully in year 2, Freeport will make a major contribution. So congratulations and keep up the good work.
In our final look at weather in the Gulf of Mexico, that's up in the northwestern Gulf of Mexico, we have an area they're trying to organize, and conditions are becoming favorable for the development of a non-tropical low later on this afternoon or tonight. And as the days progress, conditions are expected to become even better for the development into a subtropical low or even a tropical low. So we'll keep our eyes on the system over the next several days. Front boundary also developing there, and then closer to home, we have the troughing out of Tropical Depression number 3, which continues over the northwest and central Bahamas. So that once again, there will be pockets of showers and thunderstorms flaring up as a result of that troughing. Today, we're looking at partially sunny conditions, 1 to 2 showers in the area, high temperature getting up to 88 degrees. Tonight, we're looking at partly cloudy skies, a couple of showers still, 78 degrees for the low temperature, the extended weather forecast, a few more showers into Thursday, but as we've been telling you all week long, the weekend is shaping up pretty nice with lots of sunshine, and those temperatures remaining very, very much in the 90s, so we ask you once again to just remain hydrated. Peace.
Thanks, Basil. Well, that does it for us this morning. Make sure, though, to join us tomorrow when we continue our Independence Clue-In. Tune in and look for the clues in each morning edition newscast straight up to this Friday, and you can be the winner of a weekend stay at Comfort Suites on fabulous Paradise Island. Well, I'm Keisha Adderley. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a wonderful day.
We're gonna rake and stay beside the stuff. Get off the neighbors scream and shout. As soon as mama got in the door, turn around and she said, no rigging and scraping on be back after 4. Clock on the wall, say after 9. Say, fellas, all we gotta stop, not knowing what mama had in mind. Mama don't want no rigging and scraping in here. Mama don't want no rigging and scraping.